All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's TD Fishing here. I'm out going solo. I'm out at Lake Havasu for the first time this year. Starting to warm up a little bit. I'm hoping that fish will be biting more. Gonna go ahead and try to catch some bluegill really quick. I just launched the boat right now. There's the ramp right there. So, I don't know. We'll see how we do. Hopefully I do pretty good and catch multi-species like I usually do here, so it's fun. I love Havasu. You literally never know what you're gonna get. It's pretty fun. So, all right. Well, enough chit chat. Let's go get some bait. Alright, well, basically at bait spot one. I haven't been to this lake since I got all this fancy stuff, so that's gonna be pretty nice. Got the spot lock trolling motor, so I can just hover exactly in the spot I want. Just clip it to my short loop right there, and then let it go, and then I'll be good. Just like that. Close it down. Good to go. Let's go ahead and try to get some bluegill. I really don't want to get too close just because they spook really easy here for some reason. I don't know. I'm going to try here. I'm going to turn this because I know the waves are going to push me this way. And then try the anchor. Okay. Well, I just got one of my regular bluegill poles ready to go, and I wanted to just briefly talk about the rig. So this is what's called a sliding bobber rig. So you have a bobber stop right there, so the bobber stops literally. I have a tiny little bead on top of it. I love these Thill bobbers because they have a brass fitting on the top, so it doesn't really cut in there. Let me see if I can show that on the GoPro. So little brass fitting right there, it keeps it nice. And then I usually use a little split shot, barrel swivel, and then anywhere from like 8 to 12 inches of leader line, which is the same as my main line. And then I love these Aberdeen hooks right here. Hopefully you can sort of see that, but it's just a long shank. Bluegill like to eat it and like swallow your hooks a lot, so that longer shank can just help you actually get the hook out, and it saves the fish, saves you time and hassle, keeps your bait alive longer. So that's what I prefer to do. I'm gonna try 4 feet or so. I'm fishing these reeds and stuff. Might be a little bit deep, so I might pinch that up to 3 feet or so, and all I would do is just slide that string down, and that's basically it. So all right, let's get a worm on here and I'll catch one for you. A mega worm. I'm gonna cut a smaller piece off of him. You don't need like a ton for bluegill, but you want enough. So this is definitely a healthy piece even, and I usually like to hook it about 3 times or so, just because you'll get a lot of bluegill that'll just peck it, and you'll go to set hook and rip the whole thing off. So if you don't cover up some of that worm, then you'll have a harder time. But you also want to leave a little bit off so it looks like a regular worm for the most part. So because if you just have a ball, sometimes you'll have picky fish that don't want to eat it. So let's see, first cast with it. Right there. Make sure my drag is good. Ooh. There we go. First cast. Got one. Feels decent. Right there. Boom. Just like that. So that's how you do that. First cast, and see that long hook right there. It's still hooked in the mouth, so it's easy, but if they swallow it a little bit, you can usually get it out. So just little trick to help get them. So one loop came out, so I just rehooked it 3 times still, and that'll be ready for the next cast. I'll get this guy in the live well. And again, it pulled off a little bit. I'm gonna rehook it again, Get it back out there. Try there. That's a newish spot. I bet you one will be sitting right on it. Yep. Small one. I don't have that much bait right now, so anything works. So I'm using that long hook, but the actual hook itself is fairly small, so I can even get these little guys. There's a lot of striped bass where I'm at, and this it's a little small for flatheads, but you can bet I'm gonna still put him out and hope I can get a striper on him. That's like candy. All right, I just had a perfect cast of where I've been wanting to hit. Right behind those little green leaves that kind of come out, there's a little pocket. I cast it in there, immediately got a bite, and just hooked a fish that pulled it so hard. It took drag, went into the trees, and bent my hook out. So, not sure what that was. I'm using a big old piece of worm now. I'm gonna try to hit that same spot. Yeah, a little short. Definitely like 3 feet farther in than that. It's exactly where I want it to be. Like that. Keep them down. Like that. There's another red ear. And how I know it's a red ear, there's a little tiny red ear on it. Sometimes they don't have that, but you get a lot of these like white speckles and orange dots, a little bit of green, and that's usually the sign of a red ear. So the world record of this species is actually caught in this lake. So I will probably attempt to try to target some bigger ones tomorrow. Whoop. So I have some time to kill, but right now this is perfect bait. And there's a chance I hooked a giant one on that other cast, but we'll never know. All right, that's exactly where I want to be. See if I can't have another big fish smoke me. There we go. That's a little bit bigger fish. Definitely not the one I hooked, but feels decent. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. That is a slob. Jesus. That's a very big hybrid. Try to get a good little glimpse of him. That's big bait. That's good bait, but big bait. But good big dang old butterfly flaps its wings, man.
You like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. Ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen.
It's a nice little red ear. He's got a couple parasites in his mouth. That's a little weird. Alright, got a home run bait. Got a little bit smaller bait. I'm liking the variety. I feel like the water's up higher than it usually is, which is definitely good. Ooh, I love that cast. Something smaller. Small is good. There's a lot of really small flatheads here. I catch bass occasionally, like largemouths and stuff, so having some smaller bait is good. I've definitely come here and just only caught giant baits and missed a lot of fish. He's cool. He's got some cool little colors, like copper nose, sorta. All right, making some progress. All right, well, let's get going, I guess. I could definitely keep fishing for them. I know they'll be here tomorrow. Back up a little bit in case it's a little bumpy. Put the worms away. All right, let's go find a spot. Vroom, vroom. All right, kayak's good, bait's good, everybody's good. Let's go. All right, well, I'm in basically the spot that I want. Probably gonna try to anchor off this little rock point and then have my boat somewhere where I'm at right now. So I'm actually gonna attempt to use this guy to find some fish. There's a school of something right there. I don't know what those are. It's a lot of them. Big tree over there. That is a lot of fish. It's very possible that they're gizzard shad. Lots of little stick-ups. Lots of just fish. Just straight up fish everywhere. I like it. I'm probably gonna fish here. I'll get my anchor stuff ready and get it out before dark and then run some lines out. So we'll see how we do. We've done pretty good here before. I've only fished here once and wow. I'll do a little snippet of the fish we caught right now. Fish. Alright, I'm gonna go and anchor. I usually like to anchor with the front facing the shore and I run the back anchor out. Alright, officially anchored. Now it's time to fish. Now it's getting windy. So we'll see. We like that right there. That. Little moon. Little moon means flatheads. Sometimes. We'll see. Alright, let's get some lines in. Alright, hopefully you can see me a little bit. I got my little red lights on, but got my lines ran down and now we wait. Hopefully get on some fish for you guys. Alright, fish on. Doesn't feel big, but it's a fish. First blood. Alright, here's first flathead of the night. It's pretty early. It's like 9:30. Well, that wasn't long. Same rod. Just got smashed. This one feels a little bit bigger. Fish here just fight super hard, so it's hard to tell. I think it's pretty good actually. He's staying down, that's for sure. Man, these guys fight good. I mean, 25 probably. Get up here. Whew. Okay, we hooked right in the nose. There we go. That's a better fish. Yeah, he's probably not even 25. But that's a better fish for sure. All right, I'm gonna say 22, 21. Oh, right, exactly 25. 25.04. All right, that's cool. Might be a striper. Yep, that's a striper. Woo! God. Just soaking me. It ain't even that big. Cut it out. Thank you. That's probably a 4-pounder. I don't know, 3? 4.68. That's pretty good. See ya, dude. Alright, well, it's just about 1 in the morning, and I am now gonna lay down. So, got my sleeping pad, sleeping bag, pillow, and good to go. Hopefully I get woken up tonight. I just made my bed, laid down for a second. And this dude hit. Okay. That's a beast. Alright, fish on. Not sure the size. Yeah, I missed one that really got me good. I just, probably 10 minutes or so ago, I had a really good bite. That just straight took a whole bunch of drag on me. Here we go. When in doubt, use pliers. This guy's probably at least 10. Just over 11. 4 for flatheads and 5 fish tonight, including that striper. So, pretty good. Well, I thought I was recording, but I just caught an 18-pounder, and he's in there, so you'll see him in the morning, I guess. Oh yeah, that's another 20. It's like exactly 20. Oh, live one. That was like a pretty good one. I don't think he's huge. I'm gonna say 22. $22.14. There you go. All them 20s. Yep. Got another live one. It's been a popular rod over there. You gonna fight? What are you doing, dude? Giving up already. Little guy. He's a fighter. Got little spawn marks and a split whisker. Come on, dude. Come here. Dark one. That's cool. Look how big that split whisker is. Oh my god. I feel like I never see him quite that big. He's kind of thick, but he's pretty thin. I'm gonna say 17. No, 16. Yeah. I'm getting pretty good. It's like 16.8. Another one. This fish fight's so hard, man. I feel a little better with a stout rod, but bringing him in. Another little guy. I think this is like 9. Yeah, calm down. Thank you for soaking everything. Ow. Well, that's the smallest one for a little bit. All lessons have been teens and 20s. Oh yeah. First A-rig fish. Nothing but giants out here. Well, that worked out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's morning. And I basically didn't sleep at all because, well, you saw. Yeah, I think I got like 9 flatheads and that big striper. So, pretty tired. They definitely spaced it out for me horribly, like one every hour on the hour. So didn't get to sleep much. So, but it's a good problem to have. So, all right, give you guys a little sneak peek. It's gonna be a struggle. Woo. I don't know if you can even see them. Woo. Don't bite my foot. There you go, dude. Alright, come here. Let's get you guys going. Woo! Couple little ones. Yes, I know. Okay, come here. Well, they're all spunky. Whew. Well, I accidentally just recorded 27 minutes of nothing. Of me going this slow for no reason. So yeah, so release those fish and gonna go try to replenish my bluegill supply for tonight, and then yeah, after that, I don't know, might try to